Right. Ah. Mirror. Make. Mirror. Made. Mirror. Present? What about just present? Present 4, okay.
About 8 years back, it was a present to myself. I shouldn't even be drinking coffee with the baby. It's been hard trying to give it up. I think they say you can have 1 cup.
Okay, so pregnant, supposed to give up coffee. No, that's not helping. Abuse. See if it's linked in. No, good. Hit. Ooh, there's a few hits. I'm worried about this. I mean, I looked at it like Simon hit Hannah. Is that just he got really angry about something, or did that go somewhere?
Bruce? Oh, yeah, no, it's nothing. I was going through the top cupboard in my kitchen, and the chair slipped, and I kind of hit the door with my face. It hurt like hell.
Something happened in kitchen. Something happened in kitchen. I don't know if you can remember, but when Eve was talking about it, she touched the right side of her face. So... where is that? Oh, I don't know. It doesn't really matter because it's. I'm picking up evidence about something I already know. I'm at the moment. I'm kind of. It's the frustrating thing of these kind of games is, you're trying to communicate to the game that you've figured out what it wants you to figure out. Standard frustration.
It was 9, about 9. I went round and she was waiting for me. She was furious and so angry. The kind of anger you can only have towards yourself. We screamed at each other, argued, cried, we fought. I hit her back, left a bruise. I had my wig on from performing, she tore it off. Eventually, we grew tired of fighting and I left.
Okay. Maybe I should start looking for the bruise then. Because the hit was from her. I hadn't really thought about it, but...
It's like I told you before. I drove. I took the car and drove. I don't have my own car, but I have a spare set of keys. I just drove north. I wanted to think, put some space between me and them. Everything I told you before is true. I stopped at Glasgow. I was tired, exhausted. I pulled out and I hit a car. My car was okay, but I was worried about the baby, so I went to A&E to get the okay. Everything was fine. Slept in the car. When I woke, I tried to call Hannah from a payphone. She wasn't answering. And then I decided to drive back. I had decided that she was more important to me than Simon.
Eve took the car and drove. Eve did hit. Yeah, did hit. Went to A&E to check baby. Hannah was more important than Simon. Okay. Bruce. Bruise 3.
It If one of us got hurt, the other one would have to be hurt too. A grazed knee, a bruise. When I lost my tooth first, we had to pull out Hannah's to match. Once, I slept with a boy who was seeing another girl. The girlfriend came up to Hannah the next day and punched her in the face, gave her a huge black eye. That night, she had to do the same to me. And she almost went too far. I couldn't see out of that eye for days. She snapped a frozen piece up for me from the kitchen. So much of our bodies was synchronised anyway. We started our period on the same day, all our childhood diseases, stomach bugs, nits.
Even injuries. Attic. So let's look at this then. Attic. I think I'm at the point of, I'm fairly sure I've got this stuff. I could search for the cellar actually, that'd probably be more useful. I'll go off and actually have a look at it next, I think.
Yes. I inherited it from my parents, so it made sense to move back.
Okay.
Me and Simon. Felt like going back to old ways before the pregnancy. Reminded me of being a girl, the dollhouse in the attic, old things. We didn't sleep in my parents' bedroom for a long time. We decorated it as soon as we moved in, but it was another year before we started sleeping there.
Okay. Just a thought, maybe Eve did it. I've put that before anyway, haven't I? Attic 2.
Yes. I read a lot as a child and watched lots of TV. Then the doll's house we had, we still have in the attic. It's kind of a fairy castle. We used to play out there and make up our own stories.
Attic. I think it's 5 now? Attic 4.
She recognised me from the window. She told me to come inside and she hid me. They had made the attic into a place where Hannah could play. There was a dollhouse. She hid me up there. No one else ever went into the attic. It was her place.
So I assume that's when they were children that's happening, so she saw her. So what happened to Florence? I'll search for They're searching for everything. Search for something later.
I'm not sure where the dollhouse came from. I don't know if it was given to them or they inherited it. And they wouldn't have had the money to buy it. It was so huge. It must have been taken up to the attic in parts and then reassembled up there. It's a beautiful thing. Wallpaper to scale, little furniture, the lights work, mirrors, beds, big duvets and pillows. We spent hours and hours playing in it, invented all these characters and families who lived there. We wrote paperwork on them all, passports, diaries, and gave them all really elaborate stories. Once, a moth got trapped in there. We'd left a light on. It was making the most horrendous noise. We tried to kill it, but it was tough. We ended up crushing it under a copy of the Arabian Nights.
Okay. Killed them off. Clearly these are two exceptionally criminal minds. I don't see the point in looking for the dollhouse, actually. Boodaloo? What's Boodaloo? Oh, chit chat. Okay, I'll have a look at that in a moment. Attic, dollhouse, 5. I was ringing that was something else on my computer.
The legal stuff was completed very quickly. Hannah moved back in with Simon. Eric gave Simon the week off to help with the move. He decorated, modernised wallpaper curtains. Hannah insists the attic be left as it was, dollhouse and all. Simon never went up there.
Okay, right, chit chat. How's it go done then? You done? I think so. I think so. Oh. I think so. Oh, right, I see. Yes, I think. Yes. So you think you understand why your mother did what she did? What?! From what I understand, it was an accident. What? So, oh, I'm the child! I'm the baby! Wait, what? Do you understand what your mother did? Why your mother did what she did? Hiding the body? Or did she... Oh, did she do the killing? Did she actually do the killing? I think so. I'll go with yes. With that. I think... Because... Did she do the kill? Or... Maybe it was the other way around. I'm really confused now. I'd prefer if this was like an actual... What did she do? What do you think she did? Because I think I might have missed something. Wait, what was this last one? She moved in. They both they both lived there. So that must have been the important information I needed. He didn't know she was there. And she killed him with the mirror. I assume they both did. Or did she do it? Did she grab the thing to try and protect Hannah? Because that's when she said... Because actually... Oh, that's a very good point. Because she said Hannah was more important than Simon. So she must have, at that point... She must have... Oh, maybe it was wrong then. So she had the argument... I'm trying to base it off this new snippet of information. So she then went back... And something happened between her, Hannah, and Simon. Was that what it was? So he didn't actually... So he didn't die on the Friday. So he must have died on another day and they set the thing? That must have been what happened. I think I understand it. I think. Other people may have different answers. This is kind of cool. I like it. Yes. Press enter in the right window. Yes, I'm glad, Sarah. I'll be waiting outside. Log off and we can meet over the road. Hangs up. Sarah. Oh. Uses offline. Then log off, I think. Let's go. Achievement, the reflection. Credits! So yeah, that was really cool. I enjoyed that. Like figuring things out and like making loads of fairly irrelevant notes, I suspect. But like everything fits together, everything kind of works, everything kind of... It's about kind of figuring things out, and it's if Orwell had been more like this, I think I might have enjoyed it a bit more. I did like it, but I think this was really good. It's like piecing things together and looking at what's said, looking at the evidence, finding like contradictions or things that don't match, like the tattoos. And then as you go through, you start kind of piecing things together, like what her name is, so you can then start searching for that. And that came up with the friends called Eve. And then you can, so it's like you can make speculations about it. You can work things out. I'm not sure how I feel about not having the questions, because the questions, in that regard, they kind of they help that then, but they don't help in that they're not there, because you've got to then, you miss out a bit of information. But not having the questions, it gives you've got to do more digging, more figuring out, so it kind of adds more to the game. So that's quite good. Not sure about this. I'm not sure if it was Morse. I think I kind of, yeah. I think yes. It's enjoyable. I think I'd prefer it if at the end, instead of having that little, do you understand why she did what she did? It's like, well, I'm now suddenly confused as to if she did what I think she did. So I think it would have been better if maybe there was this is what you're doing. Admin random or the unlock command. I don't know. But I think it would have been better if there'd been, what did she do? Or what do you think she did? And then there was like a few options. I think you kind of have to make it kind of multiple choice, because if you don't make it multiple... The problem with multiple choice in this kind of thing is people will just keep going to it. But if you don't have multiple choice, it becomes quite difficult to articulate correctly, because then you've got to do it exactly the way the computer wants. So, like, the music, I think I should probably comment on it. I did like a little singy bit. It did seem to kind of fit bits of the story, which was kind of, I think, probably the point of it, and also to make the point she was a singer, which led to that's the twin, and I think she did have the tattoo in that one. So the other music wasn't really kind of there, which is kind of good. It was background. Yeah, I think this was a really fun game. I wonder if there's others like that. If you know of any others, please comment and I'll have a look at them. This has been really this has actually been really fun. I've enjoyed it. I've actually done this all in one sitting, which I was kind of thinking of doing. I did kind of look and see like roughly how long is it going to be, and it's come out at a little less than 3 hours, which is good. So that's a little less than 2 weeks. Woo! But I've enjoyed this. If you know any other ones like this, where it's kind of figuring things out like that, do comment, do describe it, and of course, as always, thanks for watching. So I hope to see you in the next Let's Play, whatever that be. Indeed, thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for watching.